Breathing light and slow. Breathing light and slow. Super excited to cover this module throughout the Progressive Breathing for Runners program. These foundations will help you far beyond any of the advanced techniques. One of the core things here is that we are a society of over-breathers, shallow chest breathers, and really inefficient breathers who often breathe in dry, non-humidified, non-moist air, which makes our lungs have a really difficult job in supporting us to go further and faster and become unstoppable. Today, we're going to learn how to slow down the breath, how to breathe light, how to bring in some awareness, and then we're going to combine all of the light, the slow, and the deep, combine it together so that you can get the full experience of understanding how we should really experience breathing in our body so that we can be as efficient as possible. Let's dive in. Here's what we're going to cover today. Becoming aware of your breath, benefits, and observing your breath in your day to day. So every day, we are often very unconscious in terms of how we are breathing. Yet sometimes, and often during more stressful times, we start becoming aware, right? When we put our body through stressful situations at work, or it might be stressful situations in our runs, we might then feel an increased awareness of our breath. It's almost like we live in most of our day-to-day with having no awareness, and then it's all on fire, and we go, whoa, I've got burning lungs, right? So let's unpack that and let's make that better. Breathing light exercise. We're going to go through a breathing light exercise to increase that awareness to that breath. Breathing light, slow, and deep exercise. We're going to run the exercise to combine it all together. As always, please follow on Instagram, YouTube. Follow for exclusive content at Skeletal Freedom. This is where the latest updates come in. This is where my new experiments happen, so please follow along on those channels. Share the course. Let's start a revolution and change runners' lives together. I can't do this without you. And if you find value in this course and understand that other runners experience some of these challenges, please share it. It's free knowledge for them. Train your team. Free online trainings for sports teams. Feel free to send me a message if you have a sports team or a run club and you want me to do a free online 1 hour one-on-one with your team. More than happy to jump online live one night during the week and make that happen. Warning, this is the most important video in the entire course. This is a progressive course and all of these modules stack upon one another. We've got to get the foundations right so that then we can advance in our skill. Watch the entire video, be present, don't fast forward. Pregnancy, do not do any of the breathing exercises if you are in your first trimester. Strong breath holds create stress for mother and baby. Direct message me if pregnant for alternative solutions. I will be able to help. Pro tip, watch this video on 2x speed, but not the breathing exercises, as those are the important bits and we don't want to hyperventilate. Becoming aware of your breath. Breath awareness involves consciously observing your natural breathing patterns without trying to change them. We've got to understand the current state in our body so that then we can start working from that baseline to improve from the ground up. It helps in identifying your current breathing habits and recognizing any areas that need improvement. We walk around quite unconsciously and breathing is very autonomic, so let's bring awareness to that. Increases mindfulness and promotes relaxation, helping to reduce stress and anxiety. Enhances overall breathing efficiency by making you more conscious of how you breathe during different activities. provides a foundation for practicing more advanced breathing techniques. Awareness is key, whether it's running technique, whether it's moving our bodies, whether it's how we breathe. When we start from a base of awareness, then we can really make change. Breathing light exercise. How does this work? Benefits: reduces sensitivity to carbon dioxide accumulation, normalizes breathing volume, harnesses nasal nitric oxide, improves oxygen uptake and delivery. Let's unpack some of these terms. Reduces sensitivity to carbon dioxide accumulation. We'll cover this later in the course in more detail, but in essence, our body's trigger to breathe is not fueled by a response to a shortage of oxygen, but actually, neurologically, it is trained to trigger when there is a shortage of carbon dioxide in our system. Normalizes breathing volume. When we know that our breathing is rushed and short and sharp, it's hard, right? And so when we become aware of our breathing and we learn to breathe light, we normalize the volume that we're moving through our system and optimize our breathing efficiency. Harnessing nasal nitric oxide. Shutting our mouth, really slowing down that breath, breathing through our nose and bringing intimate awareness to every one of those breaths that come in and come out. We also harness the superpowers of our nose, which produces nasal nitric oxide up there and takes it into our system to support our very efficient lungs at breathing more efficiently. Improves oxygen uptake and delivery. When we get that nasal nitric oxide down, when we slow down that breath, we improve our tolerance to carbon dioxide and we increase our lungs' ability to exchange gases in the lungs through this work. This is how we do it. I'm going to explain I think there's about 6 steps here so that you can guide yourself through this in your own time. I'm going to explain the steps and then we'll do a guided exercise. You can come back and do the guided exercise multiple times, but this is how it's going to work. So the first step to breathe light is to sit on a chair or lie down in a comfortable position, back straight, in a quiet environment. Number 2, with your mouth closed, jaw relaxed, place one hand on your chest, one on your belly, breathe normally in and out through your nose. So just lightly rest, one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly for the awareness part of this. Number 3, close your eyes and focus your attention on your breath, noticing the sensation of air entering and leaving your nostrils. Observe the rise and fall of your chest and abdomen with each breath without trying to control the rhythm or the depth of your breathing. Observe the breath as it enters and leaves. Slow down your breathing so that you feel hardly any air entering and leaving your nostrils. The goal is to feel a want or hunger for air, to have a feeling that you would like to take a bigger breath. So what we're going to do is we're going to get comfortable, we're going to relax our body, we're going to get it focused, we're going to get it calm, we're going to bring awareness to our breathing, close our eyes, we're going to observe that rise and the fall, and then we're going to slow down that breath till we hardly feel any air entering or leaving, and then we're going to observe the goal of finding that edge of the hunger for the air. In a more visual essence, this is what it looks like. So as you can see here, we're going to start at the left hand side, whereby we're going to have normal, just observable breathing, inhalations, exhalations, and then we're going to really slow down that breath, and we're going to encourage a lighter, slower breath. And as that happens, our air shortage tolerance increases, And throughout this exercise, if the breathing becomes so slow and so light that your body starts finding this want for air hunger, that's a great place that you've come to. And if the tolerance becomes too much and you want to take a big inhale, please do so with your nose, not with your mouth, or else you will not utilize the power of your nose and the nasal nitric oxide to help those lungs to breathe better. Take in those normal breaths to essentially recover from the tolerance of air hunger that we're building for 30 to 60 seconds, and then come back to the exercise, okay? So essentially, if you feel a strong tolerance and then I need to breathe, let it settle back down, and then get back to slowing that down light and slow, okay? You can practice this exercise for 5 minutes daily to develop a deeper awareness of your natural breathing patterns. Right, I'd love for you to get present, and I'm going to guide you through this breathing light exercise. To begin, please find a comfortable position, sitting, standing, or lying. Sitting on a chair is fine, with an upright spine. Lying down on the ground is fine, with an elongated back. Please relax your neck, your shoulder muscles. Close your mouth. Lightly rest your jaw together. Place the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Place one hand on your chest. Place the other hand on your belly. Now, lightly breathing through your nose, just observe the natural breathing rhythm. Don't try to modify it in any way. Just maintain the relaxation within your breath. Feel the breath as you inhale lightly through that nose. Exhale lightly out the nose. Bring awareness to the movement of your hands on your belly as you inhale, to your chest as you inhale, and back down to your belly as you exhale, and your chest as you also exhale. Lightly close your eyes, maintaining relaxed shoulders. Please begin to slow down the inhale. Slow down the exhale. Breath by breath. Continue to slow down the inhale. Continue to slow down the exhale. Breath by breath. 2 more. Slowly increasing the time of the inhale, of the exhale, slowing that breath right down so it's so light, so inaudible. As you've now slowed down the breath significantly, if you feel a strong desire to breathe, please leave the mouth closed and inhale and exhale, returning to a natural rhythm through your nose. If you were continuing to slow down the breath, bring the awareness to the light sensation of the breath entering the nose. Exhale out the nose. Increase the length of time on the inhale, on the exhale for the next 5 breaths. Allow the breath to be so light, so soft, so slow that you begin to find the edge, the tolerance for the breath as your body starts to register where the air hunger begins. Slowly, please return to a normal breathing rhythm within your body, lightly inhaling and exhaling through your nose and coming back to the program. So that guided exercise is the experience of breathing light, of slowing down that breath within your body. Feel free to use that for 5 minutes at the start of each day to begin to really embody that feeling of slowing down the breath. When we slow down the breath, we improve carbon dioxide delivery to our cells, which unlocks more oxygen within our cells, which helps with our metabolic function. By slowing down that breath and breathing through the nose, we take more nasal nitric oxide down into our lungs, helping our body breathe easier. Breathe light, slow, and deep exercise. So now that we've learned to breathe light, to breathe slow, and breathe deep in the earlier module, now we're going to tie it all together and bring in light, slow, and deep. What are the benefits? By breathing light, slow, and deep, it optimizes ventilation, improves breathing efficiency, increases gas exchange in the lungs, and improves heart rate variability. This exercise helps improve concentration and reinforces mindfulness of your breathing patterns. I've used an acronym in there, HRV, and this stands for heart rate variability. This is scientifically a direct correlation to our body's connection to our autonomic nervous system. So our nervous system can be stressed in fight or flight, or it can be relaxed in rest and digest. When we combine breathing light, slow, and deep, we are able to improve our heart rate variability so our body can exist in a more beneficial state and leaning more towards rest and digest and recovery and recharge versus stressed out and fight or flight. The other core thing here is that when we combine lightness, slowness, and depth, we significantly reduce the volume of air that we are breathing day in, day out. And this is critical to increasing our body's efficiency of breathing. So to do this, I'm going to run through the instructions again and then I'm going to guide you through. Number 1, sit comfortably and begin taking a few deep breaths in and out through your nose to settle in. Number 2, at the end of your next exhale, begin your exhale for a count of 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then inhale for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Repeat this 10 times. If your mind wanders, gently bring your focus back to your breath and start counting from 1 again. What this looks like, for those more visually in tune, in essence, we think that we need to breathe like this normally, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, right? And most people breathe at about 12 breaths per minute, in and out, in and out, in and out. What the science shows is that when we slow down our breathing, we master our nervous system and we improve our oxygen efficiency within our body. Now, how we can think about this mentally and how we can train our body physically is through this 4-count inhalation and 6-count exhalation. So breathe in for 4, out for 6. And if we do this, in for 4, out for 6 is 10 seconds. All right, 4 plus 6 is 10. And in 1 minute, 60 seconds, that means we breathe in and out 6 times. That is the goal, okay? To breathe less. We are a society of chronic overbreathers. So we can halve the number of breaths per minute if we breathe light, slow, and deep. And in essence, that's just significantly making our body more efficient, so it's less effort to move about through our day-to-day when we are going about what we need to do. So we will move into the exercise. Putting it into practice, breathing light, slow, and deep, guided. Finding a comfortable place, sit upright with your spine elongated, or lie comfortably with your spine elongated, your chin slightly tucked to just straighten that spine. Relaxing into your breath, gently shut your eyes down, close them lightly. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw, tip of the tongue on the roof of your mouth. Close your mouth, breathing lightly and controlled in and out through your nose in a relaxed state. To get on the same page, please exhale completely. Inhale for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue for 2 more rounds on your own. Inhale for 4, exhale for 6. Return to normal breathing. Slowly bring your awareness back to the meeting. and coming back to the presentation. So that is combining it all together. This is the way that we can get our breathing in the most efficient state as possible. So bring your awareness to your breath during your day-to-day as you're moving and increasing the length of that exhale. By now you should already be able to feel in your body a greater sense of calm and relaxation, and really starting to take control of your breathing systems. In summary, what have we learned today? Breathing light reduces sensitivity to carbon dioxide accumulation, normalizes breathing volume, harnesses nasal nitric oxide, improves oxygen uptake and delivery. Breathing light, slow and deep improves that breathing efficiency. It increases gas exchange in our lungs and improves our heart rate variability. This increases mindfulness, promotes relaxation, helps reduce stress and anxiety. When our breathing is regulated, when it is calm, when we breathe less, we increase our brain's ability to get oxygen, which also reduces our stressfulness in our body, whether we are running, whether we are recovering, or whether we're just in the workplace. So it becomes really, really powerful. Enhance your overall breathing efficiency by making you more conscious of how you breathe during different activities. Again, awareness is key to improvement of anything, right? So we've measured our BOLT score, we've practiced deep breathing, we've practiced light breathing, we've practiced slow breathing, we've practiced it all together. I encourage you to just bring awareness to your breath in each of your daily activities and check in with yourself. Am I breathing light? Am I breathing slow? Am I breathing deep? If you can master that, you are a long way ahead to running unstoppably. Share the course. Let's start a revolution and change runners' lives together. You can follow on Instagram. You can follow on YouTube. Follow for exclusive content at Skeletal Freedom. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. This is a quote I want to leave you with today. It's not attributed to any one person. I actually learnt this when I was working for a mining company in Australia, and our head of health and safety would tell us this all of the time. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. I did some more research. It turns out the US Marine Corps uses this very same mantra or slogan, you could say, in understanding that it seems counterintuitive to slow things down, but it can actually massively help speed up our efficiency to where we're going together. I'm fired up. I hope you're ready to go, and looking forward to seeing and hearing about how you utilize these tools in your day-to-day breathing and how you incorporate these within your running.